Hi, I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we get ready for the pop culture event, the Motor City Comic Con. We take a Segway tour of Detroit, and then we check out some of the new developments happening around downtown, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
The Motor City Comic Con. They've got comic books, celebrities, and more. It's crazy fun. Meow.
We love the D.
I love the D.
So Michael, the Motor City Comic Con is really your baby, is it not?
That's right. I started it back in 1990. And back then we started out as just a comic book convention. Over the years, we grew into much more of a pop culture event, crossing over into the gaming and the actors from television and film. We have a costume contest with prizes and everything. And then on Sunday, we even have a kids-only costume contest, because on Sundays at the Motor City Comic Con, children 12 and under are free.
Is it always the weekend after Mother's Day or
Absolutely.
the third?
Every year, we're the weekend after Mother's Day out here in Novi. You can buy comic books here from 50 cents probably to $50,000.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to meet up with BJ, and he's going to sort of take me around. I want to thank you.
I come here often. I've been here for years and years. I love the celebrities. I love the gear that you can buy, all the comic book stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of geek out at this thing, so if I get a little crazy,
that's okay.
I love your show. Discover the D.
So BJ, where can I get some superhero t-shirts?
superhero t-shirts.
Yeah. Holy
Right
cow.
there, a wall full, hundreds of stuff. T-shirts,
Everything.
sweatbands, hats, super cool, all sorts of good stuff. We need to get some. Let's go.
Look, everything hard to find all in one spot.
It's the Comic-Con cave. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Can I borrow some money? There are amazing buttons and pins and hats.
Onesies, which may not be that exciting to you, but you know I do have an infant at home.
I actually do wear onesies. Again, walls and walls of comics. It's ridiculous how much stuff there is.
Books.
And the artists themselves are here in a lot of cases too. You know, this is really what it's all about. The diehard people are here for the comics. People like you and I might want to talk to some celebrities and look at the costumes and buy a cool Thor shirt.
Yeah.
But you know, people are going to be going through these shelves all day, all night until this thing ends. Spider-Man! Who knew you were so romantic? Who does Spider-Man geek out about at the Comic-Con?
Oh boy, I don't know. Right now, I'm pretty excited about all that Ghostbusters stuff. Really love
Ghostbusters
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Did you see Ernie Hudson who's
I
here?
did. I didn't get to shake his hand yet, but I'm really hoping I can.
Well, I mean, you are Spider-Man.
It's true. Maybe I can, you know, scoot in there.
What you working on?
Oh, I'm working on a sketch of Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy.
I
and you're
love
wearing a
Poison
Depeche
Ivy.
Mode shirt.
Yes, I am.
Too.
She's my favorite supervillain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My favorite's Catwoman.
Oh, Catwoman.
Yeah.
Catwoman?
Very good.
Yes.
Batman. Oh, so you're together. That's great then. So this guy is really a creepy looking Scarface. You don't want to mess with Al. There's such cool action figures here. I mean, all your traditional comic book heroes.
So BJ, are these friends of yours?
I mean, I grew up watching them, of course. Now.
So
I
did
can't
I.
believe it. Mike and Susan from the Brady Bunch. This is incredible.
Or Bobby and Cindy?
Welcome to the D.
Yeah. So is this your first time in the Motor City?
No, we've been to the Motor City before, but this is our first time at Comic-Con.
What about the fans here in Detroit? Are they going crazy about
you know, they're
you guys?
really nice. I like them a lot.
They seem to be more normal.
Yes!
Have you noticed that?
More normal here?
We talk about this after the show, so
Yeah.
if you're really not normal, we go home and you know, we go back to the hotel and discuss.
Tell stories.
Yeah, but people in Detroit,
Yeah.
they're the crazy Brady fans, and
Yeah.
I mean that in the nicest possible way. We love crazy fans, but we've seen ones that are a little off, more than in Detroit. Barry Williams is Greg Brady.
Yeah, he is.
But you gotta love that. He wears the
he's
tiki
Johnny
idol around, you
Bravo.
know, when he.
Does he still wear that?
Oh yeah, he
So
wears it everywhere he goes. And he
He
wears the
is
Johnny
Johnny
Bravo.
Bravo, and he still fits the suit.
I was here a long time ago for some car show along the way in early 90s.
We have the North American International Auto Show. We've
Yeah,
got the
no,
biggest
this was
one.
like a hot rod car show. This was
Autorama.
like the Autorama.
Yeah.
Yes, I was here at the Autorama. It's a fantastic time.
Who do you get really excited about?
I got a picture with George Takei.
That's
Oh my
it
God.
right there.
Wanna see? I'll show you.
We got to take a
Hold
look
on,
at
hold
this.
on. Give me a second.
Don't
Let me
let's
pull
see.
it up.
Not those wrong photos.
No,
Don't show
no,
us
no.
those.
Very cool.
Customer Fire is like one of my favorite movies.
And here she is.
Way
Hi.
back.
Hi.
Blast in the past. How's it going?
Do you know that was almost, let's say, about 25 years ago?
Yeah?
It's going great. I'm enjoying Comic-Con. I'm enjoying Michigan. You guys are pretty cool.
Have you been here before?
You know, I was naturalized here through Canada, through Windsor. So as a kid, we lived here. My dad was signed to Motown, and we lived here for a year and change. Did you know that?
I did not know
He
that.
was in a
Your
band.
dad was
My
signed
dad
to
was
Motown
signed to
Records. Her father, Tommy Chong, legendary
He was a musician
comedian,
first.
Yeah.
musician. Cindy Williams from that TV show. What was that show called?
Shamil. Shamazel, you
Yeah,
can
your
Oh,
whole
yeah.
I did, Veronica.
How's it going?
It's going great.
Welcome to the D.
Thank
Have you been here before?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah?
You mean to Detroit?
Yes, yes.
Love Detroit. Love it. Hey.
There's all these celebrities and really cool things to sort of soak in, take in.
Yeah.
Who do you get excited about?
Oh. Well, I'm sitting next to Chewbacca, number one. It's pretty darn cool. Thank you, BJ. Thank you, Veronica.
Thank you.
Thank you, Detroit.
John E.L. Tenney.
That is me.
What's up? Motor City Comic Con?
I love it. I'm a big fan.
You're a
I've
local ghost hunter too, though.
local
Gotta-
ghost hunter, local comic book nerd. I've been coming to this Comic Con for 17 years.
That's scary. There's a lot of haunted places throughout Michigan, and you take people to and help them investigate ghosts and all that?
Absolutely. Michigan is one of the craziest places that anybody can live. We have more boats and planes vanish in the lakes than in the Bermuda Triangle. We have haunted houses. We have Bigfoot sightings. In 1966, we had the biggest UFO flap in the entire world. Michigan's the craziest, greatest, creepiest, weirdest place for anybody to live who's interested in that stuff.
BJ, you know these guys.
Well, Bodie Bob and I go way back, and Wolfman Mac, he is a star, a local TV legend, scaring the pants out of the old school chiller movies. What's going on, Mac?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the name of the TV show is Wolfman Mac's Chiller Driving. It's recorded in Pontiac, Michigan, at the Erebus Haunted Attraction, which is the largest haunted house on the planet.
Can we get a
Oh, you bet. Stay creepy.
Shazam!
So it's not Halloween, it is costume time.
We are backstage at the costume contest at Motor City Comic Con right now.
We got to go out there and win. We beamed down here about several years ago, and we are back again to do it. Again.
Super baby! Are you kidding?
Very
Are
cool.
you a bad guy?
Yes.
Girl?
Oh, you're villains.
We're villains.
Oh,
We actually
awesome. I
played
love
each other.
villains. Uh-oh.
I didn't even really plan on participating. I just love dressing in costume.
Yeah.
The competition is just for fun.
Just dress up for fun.
Okay, BJ, thank you so much for showing me around the Motor City Comic Con.
Oh, Veronica, I had a blast. what a great time hanging out with you guys. So much energy in here.
It's so much
Wild
fun.
costumes. I had a blast.
Let's keep shopping.
Let's do it.
To discover the D in a totally different way? How's this for a coolness factor? We're going to tour the D on a Segway. I'm right here on Jefferson in front of the Ren Cen. Come along for the ride. So Segways to You is really easy to find, and right here in the main entrance of the GM lobby, got these beautiful glass facades behind me. So you know if you see that, you're in the right spot, right off of Jefferson. We just come up right around here. Segways to You. Let's see. I'm looking for Maureen. Well, hello, there's our Segways for me.
Absolutely, Segways to you.
To me, I'm Maureen. I'm so
Hi.
excited to go out and tour the D on one of these awesome Segways.
Absolutely.
Now, I've never been on one. You're going to give me a little bit of training, right?
Sure are. Yep, we give everybody training before we, either head out on a tour or give them send off a rental.
Send off a rental for like an hourly turn. You're going to tell me all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, there's 2 waiting out on the plaza for us, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's go. So whenever somebody rents them, you always go over a little training session with them, right?
Absolutely.
You don't
Absolutely.
just say go.
No, we don't just let them go on it. So, yeah. So let me give you a little training session
All
today.
right.
Tap that surface.
Got a little
Yep,
smiley
now you got
guy.
a little smiley face. So you're going to take whichever foot you want and just center it between the front and the back of the unit.
All right.
Great. And then go ahead and hold on and just step up with the other foot.
Oh,
Okay.
that's easy.
Yep. So now it goes left and right with using the handlebar, kind of like a bike.
And then to power it, it's my feet then, not...
That's right. There's
Not-
nothing on the handlebars. Yep. So now you're just going to lean your whole body slightly forward, and that's going to put some pressure on your toes. There you go.
I'm going. Oh my. Okay, and then so leaning back gets me backwards. So here we go, forward. Okay.
Yep. So you got to do a little forward, and then you can lean your body back, and that's going to make it stop.
And then to turn. Oh my goodness.
We do offer tours. We do, generally they're 2-hour tours.
Okay.
We have the Central Business District called the City Tour. And that takes you around to all the, major items here on the riverfront, General Motors Renaissance Center, the stadiums and all that sort of thing, Campus Martius. And then we also do a couple other tours. One is the Gritty Tour, which takes you outside, takes you outside the Central Business District. We actually take the riverfront and then the DeQuinder Cut. That whole tour focuses on the graffiti efforts that are going on. And then actually out to the east side to look at some really big installations of some graffiti.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then this year we've added a Midtown tour. That one's actually a little bit longer.
Well, where should we start? I'll follow you.
Okay, we're gonna zip around this way, down the little hill.
Down the hill we go, okay. So what a great way too to come along the river walk, watch the boats go by.
Oh
There's
yeah,
Canada.
it's beautiful.
I
Yep,
look at there's
Canada
a,
to our south.
There's a steamship right
Oh,
now.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
And as you were saying, the only place where
Canada is to the south of the U.S. They can go 12.5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Everybody asks. And then the other question is, how long does a battery charge last?
Yeah.
And that's 24 miles in a go on
okay.
average.
This is my first time on one right now. From her, just in the Rent Center. She keeps getting stopped all the time. I mean, it is really cool to see, to be out on the Riverwalk on a Segway. Everybody keeps stopping her. Where can I get one? It's like I'm skiing.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Gosh, it smells wonderful, all the flowers along here. Oh, and of course, the Detroit Princess. Even on the uneven ground here, it is super smooth.
Yeah, it's still smooth. So Hart Plaza is a lot of fun because it has a lot of different surfaces that you can, roll around on.
Yeah.
Hart Plaza is basically our civic plaza. It's where we hold our big festivals. So every Memorial Day Movement Festival, which is the electronic music festival, internationally known. We get a lot of people coming in from, all over the world. And then at the end of this summer season is the Jazz Festival, which is very big. Yeah, it's it goes all the way from here at Hart Plaza all the way up to Campus Martius.
And then throughout the summer, of course, there are festivals.
Yep, smaller ethnic festivals and all sorts of stuff that goes on here.
Then heading up Woodward here to Campus Martius, you do this on the tour, and do you recommend this route too to people that are just doing it by the hour as well?
We do, yeah. I actually have a map that
nice.
I give it to people with the rentals so that they, can see where they want to go if they're so inclined. It also has little pieces of history and some of the information. It's the tour without me.
Well, it's just beautiful being down here on this, and a different way to see Campus Martius too, up on a Segway.
Absolutely. So this is the point of origin for the city. If you've ever wondered where 8 Mile Road is 8 miles from, the answer is right here in the center of the park.
And they do concerts and...
Yep, concerts. And then, of course, even in the winter, this turns into the ice rink right here.
Oh, yeah.
Now we've rolled on into Greektown here, and Greektown, oddly enough, was originally settled by the Germans. They started moving out about the turn of the century, and then the Greeks started moving in.
And now it's just, of course, always a happening
place.
Yep,
now it's the entertainment district. Yep.
Best restaurant in Detroit.
Best restaurant in Detroit, Santorini.
Come over here and have a steak with us.
All right, sounds yummy.
Thank you.
Bricktown.
Right here to Bricktown, yeah. Little challenging here. Sometimes we provide little tests for you.
And we bring it back to the front of the Rent Center.
There we
what
are.
You call the football.
Yes, the glass football.
You are an excellent tour guide. I want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy that we have Segways in the D, and what a great way to come and tour the city. There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. Detroit Restaurant Week returns with their spring specials, and the Macomb Ballet Company presents Sleeping Beauty. Spend a day out with Thomas at Greenfield Village, and the Opera House closes out its spring season with Faust. The pop culture event Motor City Comic Con celebrates 26 years, and the Jersey Boys reunite to harmonize the hits of the 60s. Visit Eastern Market's enormous Flower Day show, then enjoy good old-fashioned fun at St. Mary's Polish Country Fair. The thrilling animatronic dinosaurs return to the zoo, and Movement's non-stop electronic music electrifies Hart Plaza. The Bikinis musical Beach Party relives the songs of the 60s, and the Birmingham Village Fair offers rides, games, and food. Autopalooza kicks off with the Chevrolet Detroit Belle Isle Grand Prix, and a Prairie Home Companion broadcasts live from the Fox. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. Downtown Detroit just keeps getting hotter and hotter, and new developments from the riverfront up to Midtown are really impacting this city, and the changes can be seen everywhere. Well, there are plenty of high-profile projects that a lot of us know about, right? Like the gorgeous Riverwalk Promenade and the DeQuinder Cut, to dozens of new restaurants, retail, and building rehabs. And with that in mind, we are going to visit 3 pretty cool new developments. One is almost complete and 2 are in the works. So come on, let's go take a look. Okay, Cobo Center. We all know Cobo as Detroit's convention center, and it's just about completed its $279 million renovation. Aside from its amazing new atrium, grand ballroom, new meeting rooms, and complete high-tech makeover of its convention space, there's a transformation taking place on the exterior of the building as well. Right here on the corner of Congress and Washington Boulevard is a brand new 3,000 square foot video wraparound wall. I mean, this thing is amazing and it's impossible to miss. And it's completely transformed this corner of downtown. I mean, it gives off the vibe of Las Vegas or Times Square. And what's really cool is it can broadcast live feeds of what's happening out on the convention floor. And other times will act as a marquee and show previews of upcoming events and exhibits. So if nothing else, it's exciting and it adds electricity to the vibe down here. So next time you're down here, why don't you walk by or take a drive by and check it out for yourself. It's pretty cool. Now for a project that's currently in the works. Just like San Francisco, Seattle, and Portland, Detroit will soon have its very own streetcar line making its way up and down Woodward Avenue, and it's known as the M1 Rail Line. Construction of the M1 Rail streetcar line began in July 2014, and it should be completed toward the end of 2016. So in the meantime, we'll just have to deal with the construction along Woodward. But when it's completed, we'll have an amazing system. It'll run 3.3 miles in one direction or 6.6 miles round trip, all along Woodward. Now on the south end, it'll start at Congress Street and end at its northernmost station at West Grand Boulevard. And along the way, there will be 20 stations serving 12 locations. The cost to build the M1 rail line is about $140 million, but it's expected to generate over $3 billion in economic development over the next 10 years. And right now, there are over 130 transit-related projects underway in anticipation of the new streetcar, along with 10,000 housing units and over 5 million square feet of commercial space development within that 10-year period. So what's it going to cost to take a ride? Well, right now they've got it figured out at about $1.50. So get ready to cruise Woodward in a whole new way. Also, along the Woodward corridor, before you know it, the Detroit Red Wings are going to have a brand new home. After 33 years of playing at Joe Louis Arena, the Red Wings are moving, but not just to anywhere. They're moving to an area that's being called District Detroit, and they're hard at work. So what is the District Detroit? It's a massive new event center that will include new residential, office, and retail space, a community green space, and a piazza. And it's going to be segmented into exciting zones or neighborhoods, each with their own little unique flair and vibe. There are 5 of these zones. Columbia Street is the first one, and it's going to be designed as a European-style community near the Fox Theater in Fillmore, Detroit, with cobblestone walkways. Columbia Park is the second. It'll provide a new public green space right behind the Fox. Wildcat Corner is another, and it's going to be a community of restaurants, office, residential, and retail. Camps Park Village is the fourth, and it's going to be designed as a charming, relaxing neighborhood with art galleries and cafes. But the epicenter will be Woodward Square. This will have a new stadium for the Detroit Red Wings, along with additional world-class sports and entertainment venues, dining of all types, loft living, nightclubs, and more, all happening 365 days a year. Well, the shovels are in the ground, and these plans will be a reality right around 2017. You know, there really is an electric vibe going on in the D, and we are proving that we really are America's great comeback city. Stay tuned. That's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you'd like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.